Hello and welcome, my name is Nilaus. This is episode 190 of our Let's Play campaign, The Final Factory. And it's a strange situation. If you look at all these trains coming in here, they are just standing in line. Even the steel trains are, yes, they are full. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And dare I say that there's probably more here. That one's probably just, yep, it's waiting there. And then it's waiting there and there. Wow. And once that goes in, then we'll have them closer. So that's a lot of trains that are just idling. What I can't do though, you can see here, this is pretty good. So we will start up this science again. And we should then see gradually how it is, it's speeding up in the overview. 2,500 rockets, that's a decent amount, and they start launching pretty fast as well. Let's look at the science here. What's the science situation? 99, so that means it kicks back into gear. It stops at 100,000, then it starts up launching rockets again. And the rest is pretty much okay. And we can see here things are starting to come in as production starts. So what we're going to do today is, I've been looking and I've been doing this thing here. We can look out here, and if we check like this, there is now a lot of space that is actually done. I will get in, what should we say? Let's say 2,000 of these. And what I would like to do is, okay, let's check this off. What I've done. This one here, where is it? We're here. All right, let's find somewhere that is outside of this area. Oh, look at the poor robots. Look at the follow me. Okay, let's take this example, I think. Here. So this is the solar array that I will place down. Boom. It goes down everywhere. It goes exactly up. It's 6 by 6 blocks here, and then it will be placed. And it will start exactly at this location, because that makes sense. Then I can also do it here. And we can see there are some things that don't really fit so well, and that's just the way it is. Boom. Let's move up. Here is the radar. Here's the radar. Looks fine. And did we get this one? Oh yeah, we did get this one. But now they're starting to come in again. And what happens now is I will be placing this exactly at these locations, then getting my poor robots to do all the hard work. Moving up again. And I keep taking the one. There. Oh, hold on, shouldn't shift click those. That one should be shift clicked, but that's it. And moving further up, I do have a bit of a doubt whether I should pave everything underneath. It just seems like a great idea to do. Look at that. Hold on. What is important for us to do is take a look at. We had, let's call it 10,000 solar panels at the start of this. It's not a lot, and it's barely making a dent versus those 18. Oh, sorry. The other thing I wanted to see was, yeah, it's struggling. It'll now start using the stored. I keep doing that, and I'm going to keep doing that just as long as there is. Let me see here. And that one, yes. So I don't need to get any closer to this. What I do need is getting up to this one. So we're just gonna let them work. Let's also look at the storage. How much do we have? Right, it's already dwindling quite rapidly here. There's only 6.1 or 6.2 because we're doing both things at the same time, mining productivity and so. Well, another thing that's kind of important from up here, you know what? Just from up here, just make sure this one is covered. I don't want to see all that crap out here. You need to take all of these out because they are, well, they're unwelcome. And that means this is exactly where I wanted this blueprint. That fits perfectly here. Okay. And what about our robots? Yeah, robots are fine. There's like 6,000 of them are working. So the issue or the topic here, you can see this. This is now sort of the problematic parts. I'm just going to start from down south just because. And we are going to keep this one free because I need somewhere to get out if I should feel so inclined. And I'm going to do that one. Oh dear. Nope. I'm going to do that. This one. Just move it up. We don't really know how far we want to get it up, but it just onto the end of the green area. Oh, onto the end of the green area. That could be a while. Where the hell does the green area end? Oh, shit. The green area is around my character, not around anywhere else. Oops. So that ended long ago. Let's just make sure we get up here. No, that's gonna end badly. I just misplaced it. How far up? It just continues, so I have to continue upwards as well. Alright, that's fine. That's a good position to be in. Right. Can I also go further over here and see? No, they won't be checked. And down there. Sweet. All right, let's move all the way down. That's the so we can put in some more of these. Are these? Whoa. Okay, so they are going up with some kind of intention. And let's continue on research. Yeah, they're going. It's fine. And look at this thing. Those were still there, polluting. And see, that should be exactly according to that one. Yes. And put it in. Also, further south, let's move down. Whoa, it's choppy now. Whoa, that's what happens when you have this many ghost images being placed. It is what it is. It needs to happen. That's one more? Really? Oh, shoot. Didn't I just say that I didn't want to do that? I didn't want to do anything here between these. So much for that. There we go. And let's... I think this one is fine, but... How is that different? I don't like these two. The other ones I can accept, but I don't like these two. Ah, right, of course. It's because of the placement of the roboport that it is not synchronized in that regard. Yes. All right. Anything? Nah, this is fine. And again, robots. No, not even all the robots are busy. So at this point, I think we have to make a distinction. It's going to be like this. Which we can place here. And yeah. Or yes, no. Actually not. I'm gonna kill this row here because it's really not needed. It was designed at another time for another purpose. Like that. Then we're gonna take this one. Oh here, and then comes this part. These two, there. All right, this is good. Let's take this one out. Stuff is happening. It gets better when we get out there, but I think the first part is just covering this area. Then we can get out to the good areas. Also, this is also a good area. And it'll be very stripy, everything. Not really anticipated the stripiness, but it's gonna just have to be the way it is. There. That one will also be constrained. And it is in the corner, so that works. That one moving up. looking fine. And one more. So what's the situation like now? I would imagine we don't have any solar. Still 2.7 solar, but more than 2.7 are here. And all the robots are also getting busy. Now this has been running for at least a minute, so we should go in here onto the construction, flag some of these. Let's run it on a minute basis there. Yeah, that's not working. Just there, minute basis. This is looking fine. It doesn't dip, that means it must have enough power. 10-minute cycle, yeah, there was a small dip, but aside from this, it went up here. Okay, so that just goes up and down, up and down. That's perfectly fine. What is then interesting is this part. We are now seeing that it is going above 20 and we actually have capacity. However, at this point we are, no, we're not burning this. So we're charging them actually. Well, it's now 1.1 gigawatt coming from solar. So it is definitely having an impact now. I mean, just look at it. It's at 21. So this one is peaking out at pretty much close to the maximum. It should be 20.4 gigawatts as maximum. But I suppose there might be something with the steam or something. But this one, these 20K, well, we did up to 20K. So we just doubled it. Pretty good, pretty good. And things are coming in. So please be aware. Please keep a safe distance. That one is exactly on point. That was nice. A rare occasion. That was also on point. So at this point you will say, oh, this guy's lucky. Or you will say, oh yeah, he cheated a bit. And so that I can only say, yes, I did. I did go around moving the radars so they would fit to the 3x3 pattern, because that will make it a much more enjoyable experience for us to stamp this down. So where is it now? Now that means one tile or one block more, and then we have this rounded off. This one is not aligned to the new pattern, and then we have all this nice stuff. So definitely something can happen. What the heck? What's happening to you? I have that one. Yes, and we have that one. So no problem. No problem. And this one's just getting in. Let's have a look at it. It's hard to find anything to complain about in this regard, I think. And the only issue is that the only place I can go up or down is actually over here. Which means that when I get stuck, then I get to go all the way around it. Oops, look at that one. You do not belong there. And now you can feel the game is slowing down, and it's of course slowing down because there are so many robot commands or robot. This is robot lag, not these 20 turrets. We do have an issue in terms of our sort of perimeter security. I'd really like to move it to the outside here. Maybe even move it outside that limit, but maybe that one would be a great place to have the outer bounds, because right now it's pretty insecure as it is. All right, and moving in. Trains are moving back and forth, and I'd say that the base is working really well. We are burning an absolute stupendous amount of green circuits and steel, which are the two big things that always have problems, because we're both producing the solar and the rockets as well. But it's keeping steady. What are the sort of the, I would say the hourly, but let's have a look at it. It's 110,000 per minute. It's good. 55,000 per minute. It's also good. What about all time, just for the hell of it? 200 million. Yeah, it's all good. No giga, no G's yet. And that one goes again. Have a look at this one. 4K is already down there, but those are some really high numbers. It's only 33 million steel plates. That's actually surprisingly low. Ironic to say something in 33 million is low, but it doesn't feel like much. This one feels okay. I'm actually kind of surprised at how low these numbers are. This one indicates that there are 2 million copper ore stored somewhere. Yeah, that's a lot. All right, what is our robots saying, oh, they're saying we're ready to more work. Isn't that what you're saying? Oh, yes, you are. You're ready for more work. So let's run out and give them some more work. Do I actually need to run? I don't think so. Well, I kind of have to because they fit so poorly here. And whoa, okay, that one has to be fixed, obviously, before it's completely encapsulated. Whoa, look at the trains coming in. Oh, there's an issue. Ah, I missed it, didn't I? This is the steel. Ta-da. Perfect timing. Got it. And look at the minimap when crossing the path. Look at the minimap. Yes, please. Hey, look at me not dying. There. Oh, and that one as well. That one I did not look. All right, then we can take here, I guess. And also that one. And then we can finally go up to, whoa, that's an error. That one does not belong there. Box here and there. And that completes this series out here. And I will also take this one. I think that'll actually fit. Okay. 1, 2, 3, that one. How far? Oh, look at that. Perfect. Perfect match. Perfect match. And that one goes out. Nice. Now that could easily go further up, but I don't think that's worth it at this point. Okay, this one still. Look at the minimap when crossing. And power-wise, 24,000. Good thing I did decide to look at there, otherwise I would have probably been run over. Let's be honest, if I say that I'm looking, then I'm only like looking half. So, that one. I don't really care about the details of how well it fits. It's just a matter of doing this thing to sew with everywhere. And this is the one we want to clean out. One more thing to rush it through. Once that's done, then we can finally go out here into the wild. Whoa. Whoa, interesting. That one does have, oh, okay. Yeah, so actually that one does not need to be there. I need to have it there. I guess this one is still necessary here because then it is linked. Nice. That's a big solar field by now. What are we getting up to? But it's not being built fast enough. 25,000. 25,000 gives 1.5 gigawatt. That's nice. This one is no longer... Did our production just tank? It looks like it. No, it didn't. It's still running at 3K. It just looks so damn slow. Maybe that's because the amount is 27,000. That could be a reason why it looks so damn slow. And oh, it could also be the fact that this one is tanking as well. So we have just lost 1/6. Less than that. Okay, it's getting up there. There we go. Well, that's during autosave, so easy to keep up. 55, 53. That's the robot lag. And what are we going to do about the robot lag? Absolutely nothing. Or we're actually just going to make it worse. Because we're going to keep spamming these down. Because that's our savior. Over time it is. What's our... here? Solar? 3 solar panels. Okay, so no point in spamming anymore because there just isn't any more room for it. This also means that the mining productivity is probably a good idea to take that out. Let's have a look at other things. Let's take this part out so we can start building using that space. Maybe, don't think there are any lakes up here. Well, there are some lakes up there. I'll deal with that when I need to deal with it. What about sort of general storage? That's keeping up 500,000, 500,000, 500, 500. This one is just fine. So what we can definitely also conclude is that even though it's running like this, it's easily able to keep up. So it's not running out of things. Oh, that was strange. Okay, so this is not completely placed. Let's see, what here? I'll take that one, and I'll mark it as a blacklist. Which means those are the only things we cannot remove. The question is whether it's worth building the grid space first. Oh, damn it. It's worth building the grid space, or whether it's just probably better. Okay, I'm gonna not start the next one. And the reason why I'm not gonna start the next one is because we'd much rather have our iron and... Yeah, you know what, we'll start it. It has to be running anyway. This base is not a small puny little base that cannot do two things. It is a big grown-up base that can do all the things at once. At once. Of course. Yeah, okay. And this part, now we're simply just making room. I know this is a bit bad to have out here. What's not actually ideal is this part. That we have some big bases out here that does nothing at all. But it doesn't matter. I don't mind just having them idle. I don't think they're going to be using a lot of processing power, just keeping them idle. Hopefully not. I think this is a good location to decide not to move any further. And I might as well just take both. And moving back, what about now? Solar? Nope, no solar at all. All of this space will become solar panels. It'll go all the way out, all the way up here, all the way over here before we're done. And that means we, at that point, probably can disable the nuclear power plants. See, this is the part I don't like about nuclear power plants. It uses way too much water, and that might be a fun design chance, but it means that in the end, for any megabase, you just cannot go anything but solar, because you have to maintain your UPS. And solar uses pretty much nothing. Well, because of all the fluids, nuclear uses a lot. And I'm sure that there are exceptions where, yes, you can do it. Sure, I'm sure you can do it, but you really shouldn't be doing it because you're using your UPS on things that you shouldn't be using on. And okay, hold it. There. Okay, so that brings up one more. This is where it gets good, when it gets outside of the... What's that? Oh yeah, that's not working. That's illegal, you might even say. That one. And one more. Yes. I can't imagine that was the last one. Nope, that was not the last one. And there. Ah, always place it in front of me. Why not? And that should be like a nice new corner for this. looking good. This one's looking sporadic at best. And I would like just, oh, hold on. What about over here? Nah, not really. What's the situation now? 26,000. I would have liked it to be 30,000 solar panels, but in any case, it gives us 1.3 or 1.5 gigawatt, and that is helping us tremendously. We now are at 22 gigawatts, and this is where you can see the business here. So that's completely flat. This one's performing. Yeah, so that's at maximum, and it used it up. Boom. We are not keeping up on the power. And this is where you will see, if you have a lot of beacons, then anything below 100% satisfaction is going to drag on the UPS, because beacons have to recalculate this rate all the time. And that means affecting all of the not inserters, but all of the assemblers as well. So you really don't want to dip below 100% utilization. And however, if we look at this part, no, so not this part, then on a 1 minute, yeah, you can now see how it's dipping because it cannot keep up with the power, and these are blinking. So what an awful way to end, but I guess this is where this episode, sorry, I even got the hiccups now. This episode has to end at a point where our materials are fine, but we need more solar panels. And however, what you can see is that it is incredibly easy for us to make new solar panels. They are being produced at quite a decent rate down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 8. Yes, we forgot 7, but it's that one's there. 8. Fully speeded up, cannot move any faster, doing everything they can, and that's still not keeping up. Oh my god, I was parked on the track. Oh, good thing we did not need any, what was that? Iron, yeah. Right, so now it's struggling. I will let it run for a bit while we place all of these robots, because they are, yeah, they're essential. So we're just going to take a bit of a break in the base, and then when we come back, I'm sure that we will have discovered some new bottlenecks. Aside from this, we don't really have a lot of bottlenecks that need to be addressed. It's actually spinning along quite nicely, this base, which is somewhat surprising, but also kind of a testament that I can sit and build something that is discontinuous for 200 hours, and when I plug it in together, it pretty much works. That is an absolute fantastic feeling. So I also should revel a bit in that, or marvel a bit of that, and then before nitpicking about some subtle things that are wrong here and there. Anyway, we are good to go. We can just go there. We are at green power again, so that's nice. Let's end at that point immediately before anyone sees any things that are going to break. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't done that already, and I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Bye.